Here we go. Hi, I'm Brian Augusta, and this is What a Night, live from the Albion Cultural Exchange in Wakefield! Thank you very much. And here's the news. U.S. Customs has caught someone trying to mail ancient artifacts from Mexico. And when reached for comment, one ancient artifact was quoted as saying, "No." A woman in Wisconsin accidentally shot her friend with a gun while using its laser sight to play with the cat. And if you thought combining guns and cat toys was a good idea, you'll love the Daily Bird Bazooka. Why accidentally shoot your friend in the face when you can accidentally blow up your whole house? What a Night tried reaching out to the alleged suspect, but sadly, she was hit by a fire truck that was being used as a dog's chase toy. By the way, you can find these toys and more at your local PetSmart. Yeah. Not at your local PetSmart, but exclusively at Owner Dump. Cake is delicious. Yeah. A bakery designer from Austin, Texas, shared her recipe for what looks like a super realistic corn on the cob. But surprise, it's not a healthy vegetable at all, it's a cake. Fooled you. What a fun joke. But here's the good news. If you eat it, you won't see the kernels on their way out. It's a thinker. In Facebook news, longtime COO Sheryl Sandberg will step down from the board of directors of Meta, Facebook's parent company, after 26 years. Initially, she was lauded as the adult in the room when compared to CEO Mark Zuckerberg, who was shown here being asked, "Who's a good boy?" Sandberg is widely credited with helping to transform Facebook from a tech startup into a global media empire, though she also received criticisms for such things as authoring a book, pressuring women to ignore structural sexism in the workplace, and allowing Russia to spread rampant disinformation during the 2016 election. Nevertheless, she announced her departure on the platform by saying, "With a heart filled with gratitude and a mind filled with memories, this feels like the right time to step away." And for his part, Mark Zuckerberg responded by saying, "It's my birthday! It's my birthday!" Website Laughing Squid has shared a video about a Chicago man who cleverly used frozen jeans to save his shoveled out parking space. Yeah, cleverly, yeah. When he does it, it's clever. When I do it, I get pulled off the Frymaster machine at McDonald's. Which is bogus, because as everybody knows, if you want better fries, you must release the fire. And now our very first segment, the Pandemic Haircuts for Men Awards. So, you can clap. So during the pandemic, many salons were able to reopen, but despite this fact, some guys were taking matters and scissors into their own hands by cutting their own hair. And the results are as spectacular as you would imagine. Starting with number 4, the parting of the Head Sea. Number 3, bro cuts. 4 phones, we get complimentary haircuts. All right. No, these are all guys. Number 2, the prancing llama. Which the artist claims is supposed to be the letter M for man, you messed up. And finally, the award for the best pandemic haircut for men goes to Commander Worf from Star Wars. Yes, and the ladies love it. And as for this lady, she has a slug-like symbiont who resides in her abdomen, who loves it too. This is true. Thank you, Star Trek Research Department. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers in Cincinnati, Ohio, reported finding 44 pounds of cocaine-covered cornflakes that were being shipped from South America to Hong Kong. When reached for comment, Tony the Tiger said, "There are three. There are three." An Arizona man is accused of faking his own kidnapping to avoid going to work. When asked why he didn't just call in sick, he said, "Because that would be immoral." Tesla has finally revealed a working prototype of their humanoid robot, codenamed Optimus, and its debut was not so impressive. It walked, it watered plants, and in general looked like an awkward old man trying to dance. I want to know how Tesla has the nerve to name its robot after a transformer when it doesn't even transform into the one thing Tesla is actually known for. By the way, this is Optimus Prime, okay? This is Optimus past its prime. It's time to water the plants. You know, I bet the sound it makes when transforming are just fart noises. Autobots roll out. How about a better name for a robot? Something robotic, yet disappointing, you know? Something that looks like an old man robot trying to dance. This keeps going and doesn't get better. And finally, a man in Canada was charged with flying his helicopter to a Dairy Queen to pick up ice cream cake. The charge? Being my new best friend. Thank you for being a friend. Flew me to Dairy Queen and back again. I got 2 scoops in a baseball toy helmet. Thank you for being a friend. You made me fall in love with everything Canadian, from handed toques to a dog with a leaf bow on. If I meet a mountain who is asking me about where we flew, you would see he's getting buckets out of me, cause I love some ice cream cake. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you. That is our show for now. Ian, did we get it? No, did we get it?